You don't need a new phone in 2026, and to prove that, I switched to a 3-year-old mid-range phone for 2 weeks. And honestly, the first 24 hours were tough. Every app was taking a second or extra to open. I was noticing every single glitch or stutter in the animations, and I didn't think I was gonna make it through. But a few days later, something weird happened. My brain just adjusted to it, and instead of this being an old phone, it just became a phone where I was able to do everything. My WhatsApp was working fine. I was able to answer emails. I had all of the latest AI stuff, which lately nobody can live without. And Instagram was also working fine. There's even a copy version of Apple's Dynamic Island on this, if you're into that. And weirdly, that extra 1 second that this phone took to open an app gave me some time to rethink about my doom scrolling. In fact, I started noticing some of the things that modern mid-range phones have gotten rid of. For example, this phone still has a headphone jack. It supports Dolby Vision in Netflix. It's got a 10-bit display and it's absolutely banger to watch content. The haptic feedback is god tier on this phone, and you can still play some games too, some even better than modern mid-range phones. But of course, there's always a catch, and these old phones aren't perfect. One of the biggest problems is that on most of them you don't get the latest software updates and security patches anymore, and the cameras are where even the mid-range phones have made big leaps, especially in terms of HDR performance. But that's kind of my point. Phones have become so expensive in 2026 because of the memory price hike, and yet for most people, the day-to-day experience barely changes. So before you think of upgrading your phone this year, ask yourself one question. Is your phone really holding you back, or you're just bored and you want something new? Because now is not the right time to do it. If you're rocking an old phone as well, let me know your thoughts about it in the comments. Share this with your friend who refuses to upgrade his phone, and make sure that you follow.